Okay, everybody, I got a Dusty this week, Angel's Envy. All right, so check this out. The reason I'm calling this a Dusty is because this is another one of those bottles that I had in a closet and I found it. So I think I got this Angel's Envy probably about 3 years ago, and it might have been around the same time that I got that Weller that I reviewed. So I told you guys back in that video, that's what I'm saying, you guys need to pay attention to my videos. I leave a lot of foreshadowing in there for people who paying attention. There were a few bottles in there that I found in the back of a closet. The Weller Green Label was one, and this is another one, Angel's Envy. So I'll go ahead and put a picture up of the batch number. People who know the batch numbers will probably be able to date this, but I think I might have got this in maybe 2018 or something. Maybe. I don't know. It was a long time ago. But anyway, let's get focused. This week, I'm going to be trying out for the first time the Angel's Envy. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in port wine barrels. It said it's 43.3% ABV. Wow. And you know what? Now I think about it, that's probably why I forgot about it. The first thing I can notice is that the color of this is very light. So if it is port wine barrels, I'm sure it is, these aren't first fills because this is very, very light. And usually, you know, port is like a rich wine. So these might be second or even third fill barrels. But hey, I heard a lot about this. And specifically, one of the reasons why I've been meaning to get this or get to the review of this is because Angel's Envy kind of started the game of the whole like finished whiskeys. I mean, nobody was really doing wine finished whiskeys until Angel's Envy came out. Now it's pretty common, right? You got the Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, you got the Woodford Double Oaked, you got the JJ Magnus, whatever. I reviewed that also, and that's before we even get into the Makers 46 and the Makers Wood Stay Finished and all this other type of deal. Man, it's just really, really, really crazy. So shout out to the OG. They were one of the first, if not the first, from the cellars of Lincoln Henderson. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the review. Let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Okay, finally got the plastic part. Let's hear the cork pop. Wow, nice cork pop. Man, that thing has been open for some time, for real. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. Like I said, one of the first things I noticed immediately was the color. The color was very light on here, so I'm not really expecting a lot of action on here. And, you know, let me see if I can give you a little bit of the color. Now, one of the good things about these lower proof whiskeys is that you don't really have to let them open up for a while. I mean, pretty much the way you open them is the way they're going to be. Unlike some of this barrel proof stuff, which you got to pretty much let it breathe. And foreshadowing. I got some other videos coming out with some high proofs that I got breathing before I even try to mess with them because they're just, you know, way. But let's go ahead and get into this. I can tell you on the nose, I smell it immediately. Really nice nose on here. Let me go ahead and go into it. Yeah, the nose is fruity. It smells really good. Yeah, really enticing. I could see is like, if I'm like a newbie into whiskey or something, I would probably be like, wow, okay, I can deal with this. Yeah, very fruity, juicy is the best term I can use. Let me go ahead and see how it tastes. So cheers, everybody out there. Angel's Envy. All right, so the first thing I got, when it first hit, it was like astringent, sharp and astringent. All of that, you know, fruit and juiciness that I got on the nose, it's not on the palate, at least not off the neck pour. It was very, very sharp, like something I was thinking kind of like maybe nail polish remover. I've never drank nail polish remover, but it was kind of sharp, like maybe chemically kind of. But like I said, I mean, I had this bottle for a while and it's been sitting, so it could just be off the neck pour. The finish, let me let you know. Yeah, the finish, you got a really, really, really tiny finish. Again, it's 86 proof, right? So 86 proof, I think of the Evan Williams stuff, 86 proof. I think because of the finishing on here and, you know, whatever's going on in the chemicals, this may be another one that's going to have to take a while. But if I was home and somebody gave this to me and I just opened it, I mean, off the neck pour, I'm not impressed with it at all. It kind of tastes like, so they're saying that this is a 6-year-old whiskey, a blend of 6-year-old whiskeys are almost in this age. And what I'm getting is a lot of that youth, but it could just be, you know, that port barrel finish. So I'm going to reserve judgment on this. Let me go ahead and wrap up the first time. I opened it. I think that you get a very light color, very little legs. On the palate, what I got mainly was youth. I didn't get any of that port barrel finish yet, but people who already have had this are probably going to tell me, yeah, you got to wait a little while on here. The finish is weak, so I don't know how much this is going for. What, 60 bucks, something like that? Gotta check out my long-term review of this. I'm sure if this breathes for a while, it'll probably develop on its own. People go crazy over this, so I'm sure it's going to be fine, but just not doing anything for me up front. See you on the next video, Dark Spirits. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Cheers.